Alright, what is up guys, and welcome back to another Dokkan battle video. So, part 2 has officially started, and we are kicking things off with Tech LR Broly's EZA. So, yeah, like it was quite expected that this guy was going to EZA. He's the last yellow coin LR from 2019 to EZA now. So, all that's left is the Int Super Saiyan 2 to Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and then the Tech Majin Vegeta. So, like, those are the only 2019 units that haven't EZA'd yet. So, yeah, man, it is definitely quite interesting. So this Broly is a very explosive unit, you know, very early, I think. So he's definitely going to look very impressive, but I'm a bit sort of like hesitant on him in terms of defense. You know, like we'll see his kit. His base is a bit sort of meh, but once he transforms, he can cook. So in his base then, his super attack effects then, so he raises just attack for one turn on his 12 key. I really wish that defense, but you know what, it is what it is. And then his 18 key, it greatly stacks attack, so that's a 50%, you know, like stat. And then he greatly raises defense for one turn, and then he also massively lowers defense. Okay, cool. And then his passive skill then, so it's just pure stats here. Honestly, I'm not really seeing anything impressive, but you're mostly gonna have this guy slot 2 anyway. So like he gets key plus 3 and then 200% start of turn. And then he gets 120% attack and defense when doing a super attack. And then he gets another 120% attack when doing an ultra super attack. So if you get 18 key, he has basically all of that active there. So 240% multiplicative buff. So it's a pretty huge buff there. So that's pretty good. And then he gets 50% attack when the target enemy is in attack lowered or defense lowered. You know, so like some bosses, like we might be able to get that off. So like we'll see that. And then he gets another key plus 3 and launches a high chance additional when facing only one enemy, and then key plus 5 and then a guaranteed additional when facing 2 or more enemies, transforms when conditions are met. So once he's transformed, so like they didn't change his transformation, you know, like his condition is just turn 4 from the start of battle, so it's pretty good. You basically have, you know, like 2 turns to get as many stacks as possible, or what you could do is just float him off turn 1, and then once he comes back on, he'll be transformed. So that's probably the safer bet, you know, just floating him off turn 1, because I don't trust this guy with his raw stats in base, right? But once he's transformed, yeah, he basically explodes, right? So on his 12 key, he raises both attack and defense for one turn, greatly lowers defense, and then on his 18 key, he greatly raises attack and defense, massively lowers, you know, like defense there. So pretty good super attack effects, pretty basic. And then his passive then, so he gets key plus 4 and then 220% attack and defense start of turn. And then the 120% when doing like when supering is still there, but this time he launches an additional that has a high chance of being a super attack. So that's also attached onto when he does an attack. So when he does a super attack, he gets 120%, you know, stats, and then also a high chance additional. So that's pretty good. And then it's like chance of critting 6% for extreme class allies for 2 turns. So there's a bit of crit support there, pretty good. Plus another 166% attack and guard when doing an ultra super attack. So his guard is tied to get an 18 key, which is not hard to get, you know, because you know he's linking well. He's gonna have a lot of key links. Yeah, so it really shouldn't be hard to get. And then he gets the same, you know, buff when the enemy is debuffed. So this time it's 100% attack instead of 50% attack. So that, you know, so that activates when the enemy is like debuffed. And then like key plus 4 and then launches an additional attack that's a great chance of being a super attack when facing only one enemy, and then like key plus 6 and then a guaranteed when facing 2 or more enemies. So he can super up to what, 4 times, because he has his first high chance, then the 70% chance when facing one enemy, and then his like hidden potential. So that's pretty good. And then he has an active skill finally. So this can be activated literally when he transforms. So the turn he transforms, turn 4, we'll be able to activate this. So that's pretty good. And this gives him max key and then 48% attack for one turn. So that's pretty good. So right now I have this guy at So right now I have this guy at 55%, and I put him mainly dodge and crit because that's what I feel like he needs. You know, because you know, it's like he doesn't really lack in, you know, it's like additionals, right? He has plenty of those in his passive. So I feel like let's sort of improve his ability to crit, because he has no built-in crits. You know, like bear in mind, no built-in crits. So, and dodge because he's just pure stats with guard. So I don't think that's going to be enough to you know, attack the big boy supers, but he'll still get up to a decent amount of defense. So I feel like I just want to put dodge on in. So there you go. There is he's linked level 10 and also yeah, man. I don't really have any of the new units because, as I've said in your previous videos, I'm skipping this worldwide, so I don't have any of the new units. So I'm pretty much forced to run a sort of, worse version of movie bosses. So this is what we've got here. So I'm not looking to win here. The whole point of this video is to showcase this Tech Broly. So what I'm going to do is bring Asia Broly as a friend for his domain, so that we can get his buffs in there as well. So, Tech Broly transformed with Asia Broly's domain. It's definitely going to be quite interesting. So, yeah, man, let's go in like this. Make sure to turn the audio on because there's copyright music playing. There we go. So, what rotations do we have? So, we have Asia Broly and Tech Broly in turn 2. Okay. Okay. It could be worse. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. So, yeah. So, let's go like that. Alright, here we go. So, we have Tech Broly and Asia Broly in one rotation, and as you can see, yeah, this is the main issue. Because they share the same name, they don't link together. So, what we have to do is wait till Tech Broly transforms. So right now, his numbers may look bad, but once we get Asia Broly's, his domain out, once we get Tech Broly transformed, he'll look much better. So, yeah, okay, so let's see his start of turn defense then. So it's at 144, yeah, so not impressive. Really not impressive in base. So, okay, what we'll do then is, we need to try and get the 18 key with him. So let's do this. There we go, perfect. So that's a, yeah, so that's a 50% stack for him. That's pretty cool. I just hope Asia Broly doesn't kill, because I do want to get here, how much is this going to do? Yeah, 160, alright, he stunned him. Okay, that's fine, I guess. That's fine. Okay, so how much is Tech Broly going to do here? Let's see. So he's up to 13 million already, yeah. So, yeah. So that's the 240% coming through. Multiplicative buff, his 2 instances of 120% attack and defense, additional normal, unfortunately. But, yeah, that's just how it goes. Yeah, okay. So since Tech Broly started in turn 2, that means in the next 2 turns we'll get his transformation. And then the turn after is when we'll get Asia Broly's domain. So it may take us a while to get Tech Broly to his full power, but this is what we have to deal with. That's just a constraint of the movie boss's team. Like literally, that's just how it is, man. That's just how it is. So I definitely want to get in a turn with like Super Easy as Kid Buu as well, because his support is going to do wonders for us as well. So, okay, what we'll do then is come back on the next turn where Tech Broly should transform. So, yeah, let's do that. Alright, here we go then. So, we have Tech Broly transform now. So, that's pretty cool. So, now you should be able to share his links with Asia Broly. There you go. That's more like it. So, he does share 5 links. I think one of them is activated on Super. It's Berserker, because this link activates under 50% HP. So that's one that's not active. Okay, so yeah, so in 2 turns we'll actually have a good rotation, because we'll have Super Easy Kid Buu, we'll have Asia Broly's his domain active, and then we'll also have so like Tech Broly. So actually, I'm going to save his active for that turn. Yeah, because that will be his true peak. Like, to be honest. So, okay, what we'll do then is just get him a super. Starting out at 162k. Yeah, it's not really that good, honestly. I'd need to put Broly slot 1. Like Asia Broly. Yeah, because, like, once again, Tech Broly is meant to be a slot with, he's meant to be a slot 2 unit. So we'll do that. And then with, like, the Broly trio, they're fine. So, like, we'll give them attack support. We'll see how that looks. So, okay, this should be a decent rotation. So, supering slot 1 again. Broly's going to take a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, man, like, this is the thing. Like, I really wish I had the new Tech Broly. He'll be a nice slot 1. He would be a very nice slot 1 for this team. But once again, I'm I'm not summoning, because, like, I need to save for 10th anniversary. Yeah, like, bro. Like, because, bear in mind, these worldwide units come back on the 10th anniversary banners anyway, so, yeah. Okay, so if Broly doesn't kill, like we'll be able to see how much damage Tech Broly does. this should be him with his maximum stats, right? Transformed. And that's, you know, just with barely, yeah, so up to 23 million right there. That's pretty good. Yeah. So 23 million, and what do you do? An additional? Yeah, there we go. So this is high chance. And then his next one is a 70% chance. 70% chance? Yeah, there we go. So there's a 70% chance. Yeah, there we go. So he's gonna kill it. And then yeah, so after this is where his like hidden potential would come in. So there we go, yeah, not bad. It's been a while since I used this Broly, man, so it's nice to see his animations again. So okay, so this rotation we are fine. Yeah, okay, yeah. So yeah, okay, so like we'll come back on the next turn, because next turn is going to be Broly's peak turn, because we've got super easier Kid Buu on there. So yeah, what we'll do then is come back on the next turn. Alright, here we go then. So we have Asia Broly's domain, and yeah, this is a really good turn. So like so what we've got here then is Broly's best turn, because bear in mind we are going to activate Asia Broly's domain, then we'll pop Tech Broly's active skill, which gives him the huge attack buff, and then we've also got super easier Kid Buu's 70% support to extreme class allies. So this is a busted turn. Like seriously, this is a busted turn. So okay, yeah, let's get all these active skills in, and we'll see how much Tech Broly does, man. This is going to be insane. Okay, there we go. Wow, this is a really busted turn here. So, what's the defense saying? So he's at 237, not bad. So, what we'll do then is, I kind of want to put him slot 1, just because, you know, like there's only one normal there, but I want to risk it. Yeah, because yeah, I just have a feeling Asia Broly might just kill. So, let's risk it. Like, come on, look, yeah. Let's risk it for the content. Let's see. So we'll do that, and then we'll heal up a bit more with super easier Kid Buu. How much is that? 6 orbs, 5 orbs. Okay, so let's do that. As long as he doesn't super slot 1, then we're fine. Oh wow, he dodged. Yeah, my dodge coming through. 50 million. 50 flipping million. Oh my lord, this is the highest I've ever. Okay, no crit though, but this is high chance. 30 million on the additional. 30. And then he has a great chance. That's coming up next. Let's see. There we go. That's, yeah, 31 million. Oh my lord, this guy's so explosive. Wow. And that didn't crit. And then like hidden potential, no. Okay, so that hidden potential didn't come through. But that, yeah, I mean that's basically what he's doing on his active turn. Like this is a really good turn. You know, like they're super easy at Kid Buu, Asia Broly domain. So this is a realistic sort of you know, place for him, right? You know, that's what he's normally going to do at 55%. So that's just absurd. 50 million at 55%. 55%, by the way, guys. 55%. That is shocking. That is genuinely shocking. So okay, like, what we'll do then is come back on the next turn, and we'll see what Broly does without all that support. So you know, next turn will just be Broly with Asia Broly's domain, right? So yeah, that was just outrageous. Seriously, I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw 50 million. Like, okay, yeah, okay. Alright, here we go then. We are back on this turn. So, okay, so, yeah, okay. So, like, this time, I'm going to put Tech Broly in slot 2. And just see what he does there. So, like, what we'll do then is just get this with Broly. We'll get that with Tech Broly. And then, yeah, okay. Like, we should be looking good here. So, yeah, man. Oh, bro, like, 50 million at 55% just had me shook for a sec. Because I did not expect that from Tech Broly. 50 million, man. 50. Yeah, that's just outrageous. Okay. Like, I just wish he crit, you know? Like, if he just had built-in crits in his passive, that would have made him so much better, but, I guess they were too scared because he just hits too hard, right? Because, like, imagine a 50 million crit. Like, that would... Yeah, that's just... Yeah. I think that's why, like, yeah, like, you know, yeah, so, yeah. So that's what I would put crit and dodge on him. Yeah, because like, you know, like, he's already performing really well in terms of supers, so he doesn't need additionals. So I think crit and dodge is the best way to go with this Tech Brody. Yeah, okay, so so like this is what I was afraid of, you know, Age of Brody just going to, just he's going ham. Okay, all right, fine. Okay, so we are back on this turn. Who is Bojack locking? It's the Brody trio, and I can't get them 7 orbs. Okay, really, man? Really? Okay, we just have to dodge those then. I mean, you know, like, there's no, you know, like, I can't really do anything here. We'll put Tech Brody in slot 2, yep, like, we'll do that. And then, yeah, orbs were really shambolic. Orbs were shambolic. Okay. Okay, like, okay, come on, just please dodge. Like, that's all. Please, come on. Oh, my lord. They didn't dodge a single attack. 50% chance to dodge. Okay, well, okay. Like, this time Tech Brody started in slot 7, so okay, we've only got 1 turn to get as many, you know, stacks as possible then. So, alright, so like this time we'll pair him with Int Brody since they share 6 links. You know, like once transformed, obviously. So okay, yeah, okay, so we'll put Brody slot 1 again, and I'll just do this, yeah. So, you know, once again, starting out at 159k defense, yeah, like, you know, his base is just not impressive. So yeah, so like, you really have to get lucky with him in his early turns, right? So 15 million turn 1, yeah, pretty good. But it's just pure defense, that's it. It's just pure defense. It's not tanking any big boss supers, unfortunately. So, okay, so here we did get the, like, hidden potential. That's pretty good. 4 million there, but this is just attack, so it's not really, it's just more damage, that's it. So nothing that impressive here. So okay, yeah, so in 2 turns we'll have Tech Brody transformed once again. I don't know about Age of Brody's domain, because he started in turn 2, so we'll have to wait till turn 7 for that. Yeah, okay. So alright. Yeah, so now what we'll do then is get a few more turns of Brody transformed. You know, let's see him in different sort of, you know, places with the domain, with no support, etc, etc. So, yeah, man. Okay, so let's move on to the next 2 turns. Here we go. So Tech Brody transformed once again. So this is a decent turn. So like, yeah, so like, I bought Angel Tails because obviously I can't bring Angel Golden Frieza into these events because he's banned. So we've got Angel Tails as support here. So starting out at 191. So okay. What we'll do in this turn is pop the active here. So I want to see what Brody can do without Age of Brody's domain. So what we'll do then is, yeah, okay, so he's sharing, how many links is that? 5 links here. So, you know, so like since we're not under 50%, like that Berserker link is not active. So, alright, let's, yeah, okay, so, like, let's do his active again. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so now he's got that, you know, like now he's got that buff. So, what do we want to do here? Put Int Brody first, because, yeah, like, we're facing him, yeah, because he has the max DR against Goku, and he's also movie bosses. Like movie heroes, and pure Saiyans, I guess. So, yeah, what we'll do then is put him first, so that he can tank if he slot 1 supers, and then we'll put Brody there, and then, we'll get Tails as super as well. So we should be fine here. Like, we should be fine. Yeah, so Int Brody's fine, of course. He's got his max DR. Yeah, so like, I think it's 59%. I didn't do a showcase on Int Brody because obviously he's trash, but you know, in this fight he's decent. And you know, like, I'm basically too late to make a showcase on him now anyway, because part 2 has already started. So Okay, yeah, okay, so like once, okay, so once Int Broly's, his barrage of attacks is over, we'll be able to see Tech Broly. So bear in mind, this is a turn without Asia Broly's domain. So how much is he doing? Okay, he's supering Int Broly, okay, he should take nothing from this. Yeah, cool, okay. So how much is Int Broly? So 39 million, yeah. So wow, yeah, like that turn we got with Asia Broly's domain and Kid Buu support, hitting for 50 million. He's got a lot of stats there. So high chance failed, then the great chance failed, and then can we get the head of potential? No, okay. So I'm glad I got this in the video because even though Tech Broly seems as explosive as he is, he's gonna do that. He's gonna do super normal, and sometimes cock Q, right? Because his first additional is a high chance, then he has a great chance. And then he has like the like hidden potential, so he can cock you, right? So that's gonna happen. So I'm glad I got that in the video. Okay, so we'll get Age of Broly's domain out, and I guess this is good because on the next turn we'll be able to see what Tech Broly does without that active, but on Age of Broly's domain. So yeah, man. Okay, like, what we'll do then is skip that. I'll put like Broly, yeah. So Broly trio first. We'll obviously transform Broly, and then we'll skip to the next turn. So yeah, okay. Okay, here we go. Last phase. So once again, we have got a very good turn here. So this is Tech Broly without his active skill, but with super easy Kid Buu support and also Age of Broly's domain. So this is what he's going to look like on an average turn. So so he's at 248k defense, not bad. Okay. So once again, yeah, we'll just put him. Yeah, like slot 2, yeah, because that's where he's meant to be, yeah, okay. So let's do that, and, yeah, man, like honestly, like, after trying him out, I think, yeah, he's very good. Okay, so slot 1 super, which should be fine, I don't know, it's only a 1 million super, but, yeah, 500k, okay, I mean, sealed, but, it's fine. Okay, I mean, that's fine because because that allows Tech Broly to super. He's the main star, right? So up to 41 million, yeah. So that's what he's gonna look like on his normal turn. 41 million. No crit, unfortunately. So okay, high chance, 24 million. Let's hope he can crit, man. Like I know he's 55%, but let's see, man. No crit, okay, and then his great chance was a normal one, unfortunately, but yeah, okay, nah, he just does too much damage, man. He just does too much. So yeah, man, like Tech Broly, I'm impressed. I'm definitely impressed. Like obviously, so like we haven't tested him against any tough bosses yet, but this is just but you know, like these first time showcases are always just like a general idea of how this unit or EZA does, right? So we've just tested him out in some basic fights, and he's already looking really good, man. So there we go. That is a Tech LR Super Saiyan Broly, transforming. Yeah, he's a very explosive unit, right? He can hit really hard. Like I don't see, like bro, like I've never seen a turn where he goes under 20 million attack, like on his super, right? I've never seen him go under 20 million on his super. That's how hard he's hitting, right? His minimum is about 20 million, which is crazy. And yeah, like his peak turn we've seen at 55%. That 50 million super was just impressive. I just wish that crit, right? I just wish that crit. If that crit, that would have probably just literally one shot the boss. Like I wouldn't be surprised if that would just one shot. Like it's just crazy. So yeah, man, let me know what you guys think of Tech LR Super Saiyan Broly on his EZA. And make sure you guys like and sub to the channel, and I'll see you lot in the next one. Peace out.